Spit it out! Spit it! Spit it! Out! Oh! Ugh.
What, did you see a bug or something?
No. See what it says?
I need my glasses.
They're GM chips.
I don't know that brand. I normally eat Smiths at Smiths.
Are you thick? They're genetically modified.
Excuse me. My friend's lost his faith in science.
Why are you smiling? Look,
so
excuse me. You really shouldn't be selling these. These chips are genetically modified. You know, they're very bad. Do you know what genetically modified actually means?
Yes, I do. Yeah,
Well, how come?
I'm a scientist.
You're a scientist.
I am.
So why would you genetically modify a potato?
Oh, hang on. Let me get you a stool.
Yeah, hop up here.
Oh, great. So, well, why would you genetically modify a potato?
Why not?
I mean, shouldn't we be doing things the natural way?
I don't know. What do you call natural?
Well, you know, the way we've been doing it since time immemorial.
Okay. Do you like bananas?
Oh, yeah, I do. Love them.
The natural?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you eat wild bananas in Southeast Asia forests?
Oh, of course I would. Of course I would. It's natural.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Why not?
Because they would be absolutely full of seeds and you couldn't eat them.
Oh.
So we've been basically selecting bananas since, well, probably thousands of years to make sure that they are, well, that they are fleshy and that you can eat them.
Okay, so the original bananas you couldn't eat?
No.
Oh.
So basically, we've been selecting plants for, well, yeah, since we started doing agriculture. So basically GM is the same thing, but quicker.
Okay. So whereas in the past we had a different process, now we use this new fangled, extra fast process. Surely that must have some bad effects.
I don't know. Do you think he has lost his faith in science or just that he's searching for answers?
I think he's just generally troublesome.
I see.
So many of my patients are.
Oh gosh. So yeah, sorry.
Okay. So what I was saying was that the original method of doing things, from generations past, it worked. It worked. So why do we have to get this thing that is just a little bit faster? And what are the disadvantages associated with it?
I would say first why we do it. For example, do you know that in 2050 we will have 9 billion people here on the planet?
Yeah.
It's a few. And we won't be able to feed everyone with what we do at the moment. So we have to make sure that we have better plants available so we can feed these people so they don't starve.
Okay, that's fair enough, yeah.
So that's a good point for GM. After this, the disadvantages, well, there might be a few, but mainly actually it's actually quite good because you know exactly what you do with your plants, and it's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you say to my patients who want to eat organic?
That it really depends on what you do with this. Organic can be good, but some of the pesticides that are used in organic cultures are maybe not so good.
Really?
Yes.
So I thought they had to use, only, apple essence sprinkled with cinnamon or something.
No.
Really?
No, and the thing is that there is also the fact that would you eat, if you wanted to go back to natural things, would you eat apples that are actually full of worms?
No, of course I wouldn't.
It's more proteins.
He's a vegetarian.
That could be an issue. So yes, there is probably a trade line here between what we think we were doing before and what we do now and what we can do. So yeah.
Okay. So can you just explain to me, in terms of improving the food for the 9 billion people we're going to have, does what changes are we making to the food to make it better for the 9 billion?
I can give you a quick example. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm working on trying to make photosynthesis better. Photosynthesis is basically what helps us just eat, basically, because it's how plants get energy from the sun and transform this in sugar. And so, that's how we basically grow apples, bananas, whatever you want. It's not a very efficient process, and we're working on trying to make this more efficient, so plants will be able to produce more using the same energy. So, which means that, for example, we can grow. To give you an easier example, so talking about photosynthesis, I met a farmer from Uganda a couple of years ago. She's a smallholder farmer over there, and she is a single mom. She has 2 kids. She grows cassava.
Oh, that's
so
kind of potato?
It's kind of a sweet potato, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's
yeah.
very good in chips. GM chips. And so basically what happens is that if she can produce enough, then not only she can feed her family, but she can sell cassava chips to the market, which means that with the money she makes, she can send her kids to school so they can get a better life. So if we help her with getting plants that are better at producing food, then it means that it will improve life for her and her kids.
Okay. So GM has more than just health benefits, it's social and economic.
It can be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Santos?
Monsanto.
Monsanto. Ha! Monsanto.
And Santos.
My Santos.
It's, I guess that, well, big companies make GM, and yes, sometimes people can question why they do this, but I think that you shouldn't forget that GM is just a tool, and it's used by big companies, yes,
Yeah.
but not only, and it can be used for good things as well.
Okay.
So,
all right. So yeah,
it's
I get it.
gosh, good. So, are you going to eat more chips?
Oh yeah. You want one?
No, that's fine. I'm fine.
Anne-Sophie!
Oh gosh, sorry, I'm
Did not
late.
pay you to chat to the customers.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. Hey, listen, everybody was listening. I think, can we give her a round of applause?